And checking the check. Okay, well, the volume was good. Welcome back to the Nothing Show. It's the late night edition. It's 9/9/2021. I don't even want to tell you how late it is. I'm up after 10 o'clock. It's a little unusual for me. But couldn't sleep because I drank a pot of coffee at about 6 o'clock. And so here we are making videos. I got a new subscriber, so I wanted to come out and make some new content to support the channel and to make some new content for my new subscriber. So I appreciate all the support. It's been tough. I actually get a lot more run on TikTok. But whatever, I really do like doing YouTube videos because I don't have to talk so fast and we can actually dive into some issues without having to be limited by the 3-minute time. So anyway, let's have a mental health check-in, right? We haven't talked about that in a little while. It's still really the most important thing, that you're right in the head and you're taking care of your mental health. And certainly being in the crypto game is all about how you manage your own mental well-being, for sure. I've been learning a lot about that lately in some unusual trading circumstances. We'll get into what happened with Coinbase. The SEC launched or said they're going to launch an investigation after Coinbase voluntarily said we plan on doing a lending platform, just like everyone does, which is so ridiculous. And the SEC in return said, well, we'll investigate you for that. That sounds illegal. They've been really unclear about the whole rules. It's one of the biggest problems in crypto is no one has any idea about where the law lays. The SEC has been so vague on everything, and they've just been using these investigations as a political tool to suppress the crypto market. It's clearly manipulation by the government, big banks probably, what we like to call OLFI. They did it. There was a rumor they're going to do it to Uniswap. I mean, of all the rug pulls, like the one we just saw today with Safemoon, all these rug pulls out there in the DeFi and crypto space, and you're going to go after the most legit ones because they have the biggest names. They have people to actually go after, you know what I mean? Hard to go after a crypto developer team of 2 living in their mom's basement. Even if you find them, what are you going to do? Sue them for their Xbox 360 and their Domino's gift cards? A lifetime supply of Doritos? So anyway, yeah. And again, how funny is it that I just made a video yesterday about how if you don't want to do the research, if you don't want to be in control, that you should invest in a project in like Safemoon. And let's just take a quick look at what happened today, just hours after I had just posted yesterday's episode. This is what happened. Let's get to desktop. Okay. This is Safemoon. You can see we were chugging along, and then we had $100 million rug pull. And then, did I say this is coin market cap? And then this is a $200 million rug pull that just happened. Looks around 2 o'clock Bitcoin time. So, I don't know. I don't know what it is in local time. So, but you saw that this is just another classic rug pull. Let's just take a look at, this is the one I want to see. So let me just show you this. Right here, the coin is launched. Right here, this is your VC. All the VCs get their tokens here. Right here is where all the influencers, inner circle, friends and family, They all get their tokens here. And then your marketing campaign launches. And you see what happens. This is the pump, which is this huge, and so right about somewhere in here, right about here, the VCs and all the influencers and everyone else starts selling off. And then, of course, the FOMO carries it to its dump point, and then you can see the dump from all the VCs selling off. And then look what happens. You get a fresh batch of dummies, and then you get a dump, and then you get a fresh batch of dummies. And then this looks actually like retail, kind of everyone's buying and selling in. And then you get a dump, and then again, this was probably the exit. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's stretch this out again. So then you just ride this down, and then there was just a little left in the tank, and they dumped it today. And then you got a fresh batch of dummies. A bunch of people FOMO'd in. Oh, look, the price of Safemoon's way down. Let's buy in. And it's at 0.06 zeros with a 1. So good luck with that, Safemoon Army. Just another perfectly executed pump and dump. And I called it yesterday. That was your warning shot. Pretty slow in the market today. Going back to mental health, I wanted to take a minute to talk about self-importance and how people are on the internet, TikTok especially. And it just seems like a lot of people are so in a bubble with their political agenda and making these videos, and I don't know if they honestly think they are changing minds, or they're just, in my mind, reinforcing already established beliefs. And I think it just locks down people from having honest conversations about how we should feel about these issues. That it's really easy to be pro-life until your 15-year-old sister has an unwanted pregnancy and asks you to drive her to the clinic and not be an asshole about it and not tell mom and dad, right? So it's easy to do it. It's easy to make a video. It's easy to spew your vitriol when you're not accountable for it. But when it actually enters your life, when you get affected by it on a personal level, sometimes your views and your biases can change. You can be very pro right wing, left wing, and then something actually happens to you in your real life and it's put in front of you. Oftentimes your views will change. So I think it's something to think about, that try and think about things in the actual sense of how it would be if it was you or if it was in your life. And try not to think about things in a bubble, because I think there's a lot of people's views out there that are standing on their soapbox preaching these things that what you'll find if they were putting it into real life, they probably wouldn't feel that way. And furthermore, anytime someone's taking away someone's freedoms, I'm going to be against it. So this whole issue about abortion in Texas is, again, it's taking away someone's right to choose. It's their freedom. And if you're against getting a vaccine because you have the right to choose what goes in your body, but you're pro ending abortions in Texas, you got a conflict there. You should really address that. You should take a quick look at that. I think that's incredibly hypocritical. So that's all I got. Till we chat again. Peace.